Hello my friends, Rachel Archelaus here, founder of the Intuitive Art Academy and Tupi. If you can see Tupi, there she is. Today I want to talk about when your colors change, specifically muddy colors. So if you have taken anything beyond our free class in the Intuitive Art Academy, you'll know all about muddy colors. If you've read my book, you'll know about muddy colors. I don't have a book to hold up, and I have a cat, but I'll link it down below for you to check out. Muddy colors shows you where you have a blind spot, where there's disharmony or imbalance, and it can be a real game changer in your drawings because it's a real shortcut to seeing where something is off. And sometimes we just want to know, like, what is off in the situation, what is off in my thinking about this, etc. So it's a really, really wonderful way to get more information from your intuitive art. And I've had the experience over the last few months of my muddy colors changing from imbalance to choice. And I want to talk about that in this video, but I also want to talk about your colors changing, or even if you have 5 different words for one color, how to know what that meaning is in your specific drawing. I get asked all the time, how do I decode this if I have 5 meanings for red? You know, and maybe it's anger and energy and aliveness. Like, what if it's sometimes a negative word and a positive word? How do I decode that? So we're gonna get into all of that today, but in a quick, fun way. This is not a class. If you wanna know everything really super in-depth, then join our Clarity for Life course or our certification. In both of those places, we get into this further. First of all, if you have some negative meanings in your color sheet, my pink used to mean deceit, and then it changed to love. Now, deceit meant like I'm not telling myself the truth or someone else isn't telling me the truth. I think it was my pink because white for me is truth, red for me is action. So there was like an act of untruth. Kind of like if you flip a tarot card over, it's the inverse meaning, right? Like, so that can show up in your intuitive art too. But over time, I told myself the truth more, and I associated less with people who were deceitful to me. And so internally, when I was looking at a drawing that had some pink in it, it no longer felt like deceit. It no longer felt like that was the correct meaning. There was something inside of me, very small, that said, you know, this color doesn't represent that meaning anymore. And it took me probably about a year to actually transition to the new meaning of love. And that's okay. So the first indicator that your color is changing is that you'll get a tiny little nudge of like, this isn't really lining up anymore. What is this? And your first thought is probably going to be confusion. Like, I don't know what this is. And that's okay. You know, that still happens to me with my muddy colors. So here is a drawing. So I did this for someone else, so I can't share the name, which is why it's under here. I did this 2 months ago. This used to be my muddy color for knowing what to do but not doing it. So basically inaction, negative thinking, limiting beliefs, that kind of thing. And now what I wrote down here was, now I feel like it's gold. I used to call it wheat. Now it's gold. And I wrote choice of thought. Choice of thought. Now instead of you're not doing what you know you want to do, it is the choice. Like, what am I going to choose here? The options are unlimited for me. I get to decide what happens. It's more of a creator color or creator kind of thing. Like, so where the inverse was, I know I'm a creator, but I don't want to do it, to I know I'm a creator and I'm going to choose what I want. That is really, really, really different and much more empowering to come from the second place, the morphed color meaning place. I had a drawing today about a 30-day challenge I have embarked on that I'll share with you soon if I haven't already. Go follow us on Instagram for more information on that. I think I already posted it. It has a contentment color, which is wonderful, my creativity color, which is wonderful, and then on the top, this used to be my muddy color for censorship. Basically, holding myself back from saying what I want to say through whatever, art, video, conversation. And today, I wrote down focus on flow. So instead of it being a censorship, which kind of feels like it's asserted onto you, like I can't say that, it's again gone to choice and is like focus on flow, focus on the energy that's moving, focus on what gray and green for me are creativity and intuition. So the place where the energy is flowing creatively is to focus on that instead of maybe I feel censored because the energy is not flowing this way and I don't want to be a battering ram, to go where the path of least resistance is. Just focus on what is flowing. Again, a more empowered stance, a more empowered place. That is how my color progression typically goes. The more empowered I am, the more inner work I do, the more my colors change to reflect that, because I no longer feel disempowered. I no longer feel an assertion of censorship. And so I feel free to say whatever I want. But now, instead of just blurting out all the things that I felt I couldn't say, I'm being present in the moment and just going with the energy of the moment, knowing that I can say anything, anytime. So that is how colors change. You will understand them slowly, probably. I still don't really feel like I understand my gold, which used to be my wheat muddy color, and my army green, which is also my favorite color, and which used to be my muddy green color. So I'm still getting to know them. I'm still settling into them, integrating them. Every time they come up in a drawing, I sit with it for a minute and I kind of meditate on it and I say, what do you mean to me today? So even if I wrote down what it means, the next time it comes up in my drawing, I might need to re-feel about it, and not rethink about it, but re-feel about it. That is what happens when colors change. You just start to feel more toward one side or the other. You start to intuitively open yourself up to a new meaning. And you'll notice also, if you're one of those people with like 5 or 6 meanings for one color, you'll just start to gravitate toward one meaning over and over usually. Whatever feels the shiniest, whatever feels the most relevant in the moment, you can go with that and trust yourself. So again, this whole thing of intuitive art, it's a new language. You're communicating with your higher self, so go easy on yourself. If you stumbled your way through this video and you've never taken our free class, go to intuitiveartclass.com and learn this for free. And then if you want to jump in, you want to learn, like you're so into this, like fine tuning, then join our certification or our Clarity for Life personal course. And you can go to intuitiveart.com. There's a courses right on top and it'll give you more information. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week.